everyone, and welcome back to A Drill and a Dream. I'm here today at the house. I am in the downstairs bathroom, and that is what we are going to be working on in this video. What I'm talking about is the vanity for the sink. So I know I've talked about this a lot in the video. I'm going to give a quick recap if you're new here. If you're new here also, welcome. So glad to have you. My name is Abby, and I have been working on renovating a 150-year-old-ish house for quite some time now, and she's coming along quite beautifully. Basically, the sheetrock is pretty much all in, other than right here where I'm standing, actually. But, and now, honestly, we're really moving on to the super fun stuff. We're mudding and taping, and before we know it, this place is going to just look like a total house, because it used to look like a total disaster zone. Be sure to check out my Fixer Upper journey. If you haven't, it's a playlist. I will link it right here, and you can watch all of the videos from day one and see how far we've really come. But anyway, so today we're working on the vanity. Quick recap, so I'm going to do something like this, and it's going to have the sink sitting on top of the vanity with like a little shelf underneath, but we're going to do it with all wood, and this is the sink. Beautiful, made out of concrete from handmade in Greece. One of my very favorite things about the house. Loving that sink. And my faucet, this is going to be the faucet. Woohoo, beautiful. So anyway, the big part we're missing here is the place for it to go. So my dad has a sawmill, and we're going to get a 2.5-inch thick board, wide board that's going to sit right here, and then we're going to have all of the plumbing behind in this little hidden wall behind, just because we can't go straight down to the basement behind it in the actual wall, because that's where like the big beam is for the house, so we can't drill through that. So the shelf is going to be not as deep, but you probably won't even notice it. You will see like the drain and stuff, but we'll make it chrome so it'll be like more appealing. Anyway, so we're going to be working on the boards today. We're going to get it cut to size, and then I'm going to have to sand it and then stain it and everything, and then the plumbing is going to go in, and we're going to put it all together, put the sheetrock on the walls. The reason that I'm doing it before the sheetrock, a lot of people were not getting what I was picking up what I was putting down. So I don't want you to see the legs of it at all. So it's just going to look like a floating shelf. So it's actually going to go inside of the walls here. This is going to notch out, and it's going to go inside the walls and inside this little fake wall that we have here. So all you're really going to see is just like sheetrock up to the board, then sheetrock below it. So I think it'll look great. We'll see. But basically we can't have the sheetrock there until after, and we'll butt it up to it after we put it inside the wall. So it's kind of heavy, like the concrete sink and stuff is heavy, so it needs to be sitting on something solid inside of the wall. So that's the plan there. But anyway, so we're going to have to cut the board to size, we're going to have to sand it, we're going to have to stain it, which means that I need to figure out exactly what stain I want, because the stain is going to be matching the vanity. This shelf across the top, there's going to be one piece of wood on top of there. That's going to be the same color. And the front of the bathtub, I hope that hasn't been flying around in your vision this whole time. My little mic thing that's not attached to anything. So, there's going to be wood in front of the tub, and it's all going to be the same stain. So that's what's going on in this video. We're going to head over to Mom and Dad's, and Dad is going to cut the thing to the right size, but I wanted to double check again. I already know what it is, and I have it written down, but I want to double check before we actually cut the board. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is the board that we're using. This is the board that we're using for the vanity. I hope you can hear me okay. And it's quite wide and large, but we're going to cut the edges off of it because there's like a little bit of the live edge, and I don't want any of that.
Give maybe a 20, 22 and a half.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Do you want me to cut that? I mean, I would say the other side actually is better looking. This side here is actually.
These cracks aren't going to be any problem.
Probably not. It's not, boy, it's not flat either. Really should almost go through Keith's big planer to make it nice. I mean, there's a good 1/4 inch there.
It would be good to get it.
Yeah, well, it'd make it easier.
Especially
if we can make it just
your
short.
sink on it.
Right, I want it to be.
And you don't, doesn't absolutely have to be 2.5 inches thick.
No.
Could be. Because it's going to be down to like closer to 2 inches.
Yeah.
I just thought of something. I actually planed. Let's go look at them. Where are they? I had some. He planed some for me before. We may still have something right here that might work. Right here. That one don't look good. The bottom might be thicker. Ooh, that might be. That might work. It might be an inch or two less.
Depth, that should be fine. Because I think, I don't remember what the sink is.
But it's all plain, it's just a matter of. I mean, you right now have you rock on your corners?
What's that?
Does yours rock at all?
Oh.
Doesn't seem to does it?
Not here. No. Looks pretty good there.
And it won't take anything just to sand it to finish it off. Here, let me walk it backwards. This one looks.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
And the other side may be better even.
Skipper Key Gordon, stop jumping. And stop biting.
Let's tip it up and see what this other side looks like.
Ooh.
See, that's not so good though. See how it's cold?
Yeah.
But the sander would fix it.
Oh, but yeah, I'd have to sand it anyway.
So, maybe 20, but maybe you only need that 35 inches, so.
Right. 20 should be okay. I think 20 is even what I was kind of thinking.
You got 20 to there. I think probably we should just cut the full foot off right here.
Yeah. That's the one we're using, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we need this right up right here. Whatever width I can get. You want specific width? It's like 21 inches, I think.
I would just say as big as you can get it.
20 and a half. Yeah, 20 and a half.
Yeah. That'll be fine. Hey, that looks perfect.
Yeah, it's got little wormholes. Does that matter?
Can we fill them with wood putty?
Oh, that's right, because it's going to be exterior.
Yeah.
We just can't seem to do anything quite right today.
But we could probably fill that with stuff and before I
Yeah,
stained it, because it's going to stain it a darker color.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one doesn't have as many.
And
It'll
this
be great.
should sand out.
Yeah, I'm going to sand all of it.
It's actually better than this side's worse. See, that's what happened. That was a little bit too wasn't quite dry enough when we send it down to the planer. No, the next ones I take down, I'm going to put in the kiln and then run them down. And they've been perfect.
What about the one under it?
Yeah, there's one in the barn that I talked to you about before. That should work.
I can go get that. I get 12 inches right there, maybe.
Yeah, looks like it. Want me to hold the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a bottom shelf.
What? That'll work.
Great. Okay, guys, look at this. Let's not freak out. So we got everything cut to the right size, and the notches all in here, and the shelves all ready, like where they're going to sit. And Jay ran this through the planer, so it is smooth, although we're gonna have to go over everything with a sander just to make sure it's like really smooth, because it's like a little bit rough in some spots. And then obviously stain it and whatnot. But this is the general thing we're looking at here. As you can see, the sink is on it, gorgeous. I think this is gonna look so nice. I'm really pumped. And we have everything worked out so that we can have, we're going to basically have the shelf on top of this, and it'll be about yay high. The shelf that's gonna be on the toilet side, the full length of this thing, and everything on this little guy is gonna be sheetrocked, and just this is gonna be wood colored. The darker colored wood. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's just like coming together exactly what my mind pictured, bam, in real life. It's very exciting. And how beautiful is this sink? And yeah, the wood is very nice, everything. It's gonna look gorgeous. Hey guys, so today I am working on sanding these boards. So they're mostly pretty planed, but they just are a little bit rough. So I'm just gonna sand everything and make sure it's perfectly smooth before I stain it. Okay, so we have two beautiful, soft, smooth boards ready to go. Now we just need to stain them. Hey guys, so I just came back from the hardware store, and I got this pre-stain wood conditioner. Hi Skippy, how you doing? And it is supposed to make like less of a blotchy sort of look, and I think it's also going to protect it some more with the water and stuff. So I'm gonna put this on first, and then I have to wait 5 to 15 minutes and wipe it off, and then sand it, and then put on the stain. And this is what I got for stain. So it's a poly shades, Skipper Key, down baby, which means that it's the stain and the poly in one step. And the guy said they've had really good reviews for those, so I don't have to poly it after. And it is gloss mission oak. So you can see the color. I'm nervous just because, you know, you can't go back. So what I was thinking was I'm going to do the bottom shelf first, because this is more replaceable. If I really, really hate it, then I could just get a different bottom shelf. And then I'm gonna come back and look at this before I actually do the top one, because it's more of a big thing to do. So that's my plan. I'm hoping that I like it. I just put a little bit on this piece of wood here. So you can really see from that, not really. But I mean, I did want a darker color, so we'll see how this goes. so far, so good. I like it. What do you guys think? So I did the front and the top, but the back still, the underside still needs to be done. And we're gonna have to put on another coat, but I think it looks really nice. It looks a little bit different in real life than in the picture, I think, but I think it looks great. And I think it's safe to do the other one. Okay, so this one is done. I actually really think that I like the color. It looks a lot more red in the picture, I think, than it does in real life. But it's it's dark, but it's not too dark. I think it'll look really nice with the off-white color of the sink and of the tub. So I'm very excited. These little holes, I didn't fill them with wood putty. I just put the stain on them, and I think they look fine. Just gives a little more character. So now we just have to do the bottom side and the second coat, and then we'll be ready to install. Hey guys, so I have the boards here. I'm super excited. I ended up, because I really liked the color of just the one coat, and I didn't want it to get any darker with the second coat. So what I ended up doing was just a bunch of coats of like a clear, protectant thing, whatever. I don't know exactly what it was. It wasn't straight poly, but it was something for this. And I really like the way that it turned out. So let's take a look here. Oh my goodness, that looks so nice. Oh yeah, that looks gorgeous. That's gonna be really nice. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be here when Jay does the plumbing and stuff, and or who's gonna do the sheetrocking, but I wanted to give you an update on what it's looking like now, and now we can close it in and make it look really spiffy. Hey guys, so exciting news. The plumbing is all done. Everything is in behind this wall, and the faucet is in. It looks amazing, but tonight I am going to be sheetrocking the rest of the sheetrock, and then at the end I will show it to you all put together. officially sheetrocked. The sink is sitting here for now. The pipe, the drain pipe thing was hooked up before, but for now it's not because it's gonna have to get like some silicone around it and some other stuff. But we're not actually putting the sink in right now. It'll probably wait until after like everything gets mudded and painted and everything, so that the sink, I'll probably actually take this out of the house tonight so that it stays safe and everything. But of course I had to show you what it's gonna look like. And it is absolutely stunning. So the drain that came with the faucet fits in it and everything like it's supposed to, hopefully. Everything will be super duper there. And what we ended up doing down here, which is not fully put together right now, but is like a chrome drain. So it looks very nice because you can see it. And these little shut-off valves came out of the wall so you can shut it off. But probably, you know, realistically, I'll have towels or baskets or something down here. But for what you, and honestly, you can only see it if you're sitting in the tub, but it looks nice anyway. So this just looks absolutely fantastic. Over here, we have this little shelf for, you know, miscellaneous items. You can put like toilet paper or whatever, or a little basket in here that is right next to the toilet, which is very handy to have. And overall, my goodness, does this ever look nice. Looks so nice. This bathroom is going to be just so stunning. Got this fancy little lampstand in the bathtub because there's no working light here, and it is dark outside. This has been quite the night. It really wasn't bad, it was just like a lot of little pieces and, you know. So I think that it's gonna be really nice. Like the boards underneath weren't always perfectly straight, so it looks a little bit rough, but it's gonna have so many there's so many corners on this thing. So it's all gonna have corner beads, and you know, that really smooths it all out. So I think it'll look really, really nice. But there you have it. Basically, it's so cool to think up these little ideas in your head and then just like, they turn it into reality and it looks so amazing. Like I really wanted it to be so that the boards were like coming out of the wall and you couldn't see like the stand, like the legs of them, and it's perfect. It's exactly like I imagined. And of course, we're gonna have all the cracks are gonna get filled in, and then we're probably gonna have to like put some like caulking around it so to make sure that no water gets in. And of course, this also is gonna be all waterproof the way that it's supposed to be and whatnot. But it's just so fun to see it all come together and to see, like, I know that I say this anytime, but it hasn't happened that much. You're gonna hear it a lot more. But to see the like finished products of the house is just super exciting. Like this is what, just this little section right here, don't look at the walls, is what it's actually gonna look like in real life. And that's really exciting because yeah, it's, you know this whole process is slow going. So to see any finished product along the way is super exciting. So I hope you're as pumped about my new bathroom vanity as I am. It looks so nice, and I can't wait to see the whole room come together as I picture it, just like this little portion of it has. So definitely stay tuned as we continue this fixer-upper process. We've come so far, but we have so far to go, and the stuff that's coming is the stuff that's really exciting, like this. Really exciting stuff coming. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't and tap the bell so you'll be notified when new videos come out. I usually put videos out on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and also check out my Fixer Upper Journey playlist if you want to see the whole house like from start to finish, because it hasn't always looked as absolutely gorgeous as the bathroom that you're seeing right now. So be sure to check that out, see where we started and how far we've come. I will see you guys next time on A Drill and a Dream.